A tree-lined street in a Mississauga neighborhood. A small group of people quietly lining up outside of an average house. For most, just an address. For many, however, the last stop in a journey of suffering and disillusionment. A place of hope.
In February 1999, I was diagnosed, with liver cancer. And it grew up to 3 centimeters. And a couple months after I found out about Halina, through a security guard, which was of Polish background, and he recommended me to Halina, and she helped me a lot.
I think it was his personality that helped here and allowed me to see that in 6 months he would be cured from cancer. And so he was. It was very difficult for me to know right at the beginning, but in his case, I did know.
I went today, to see the chemo doctor, and he told me through the ultrasound and the CAT scan that there was no sign of cancer anymore.
I had a vision of Holy Mother when I was 9 years old. As a small child, I did not understand this power that I had. My mother was the first person cured. I realized that lying on of hands and the energy channeled through it has the power to cure everything. There are only people who can block that help.
Monica not only had headaches. Since birth, she had been allergic to gluten that causes celiac disease. She also had asthma and other seasonal allergies. Headaches disappeared just after 1 visit. 10 more visits, and the tests for celiac disease showed complete absence of the illness. She was healthy. Now she can go to parties, eat cakes, pizza. She is free now and very happy.
Jest zdrowa, już może chodzić na party, już może jeść torty, już może jeść pizzę, już jest wolna, już jest bardzo szczęśliwa.
Just this past Christmas, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I know I work in the medical field, and I know that it's not always just the doctor's traditional medicine that needs for cure. You need other things. You need a strong will, and I think Halina provides me with that. And I started coming to her in the beginning of January, and I've started to feel much better every time I've come. And I've had good news starting in April. The tumors have started to regress.
I met a man sitting at a table in a hotel lobby, and I saw a vision of his wife. They both lived in Vancouver. She was going to have breast cancer in half a year. I did not know how to pass that information to someone I did not know. I wrote my phone number on a piece of paper and left it on the table. Something I do not normally do. He called me in about 6 months asking, "How did you know half a year back that this half a year ahead, I should say." I never know past from future. For me, it is always now. When I don't see the person physically, the appearance has the form of dewdrops that take shape of the person.
Well, the background of how this works is quite simple from a physics point of view. Any conductive material that flows in any kind of way through a wire, or flowing water, carries with it an electromagnetic force, or creates an electromagnetic force around it. And we, as individuals, have an electromagnetic force around us, like an aura around us. We have blood in our body, which is flowing in our veins, in our arteries. It carries metallic compounds in it, and therefore a electromagnetic force is set up. And one individual's aura can affect and detect another individual's aura. Now, for very practical reasons, most of us have suppressed this feeling of sensing an aura, simply because there's so many communications, data that is being sent out to us, and we would go mad, most of us. But there are individuals who can discriminate between the various signals that they receive and focus on specific aspects of aura-to-aura interactions. Halina is one of those individuals. Very few of them exist. She is one of them.
Marmora, an old ore mining town 50 kilometers east of Peterborough, has recently become a place of worship where pilgrims coming from both Canada and the United States claim to have witnessed miraculous apparitions, mysterious cures of illness, and some phenomena seen by large groups of people. Some claim to have recorded those visual manifestations on photographs.
Where's the other one? Like, this one is the second one. See the second door there? Here in the dark. That's the second door.
It's beautiful, it is.
Photographs can be interpreted in many ways, and what we see in them can also be interpreted in many ways. It can be just reflections of light, but what you see without the photographs is not an illusion, it is a vision. Proceeding from station to station in prayer, I did not feel any change. But at the 10th station of the cross, where I kneeled to pray to the Holy Mother, asking for help so I could continue to work with people, I received light and a subsequent vision, which was almost paralyzing to both mind and body.
Otrzymałam światło i następną wizję, która prawie paraliżuje całkowicie ciało, umysł.
At that moment, I was moved to the outer space and could see the whole world from above. I could observe the evolution of technology, the strife and conflict among people. The good and evil was shown clearly and distinctly. It was a tragic moment to view as the forces of both sides fought one another. Then, when the blessing came and the light of Jesus descended upon the earth, it was indescribable. It was shocking and very convincing.
Some of Halina's patients have found themselves sharing the same path, and far more than a coincidental common interest.
Halina had said to me, what was the message through Our Lady, that I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to be teaching. My experiences are going to be shared with people, and many, many will come to hear of this particular experience that I had, and through that will come to believe. I'm not Catholic, sir. That's what surprised my audience. I am not Catholic. As I said to the people, I'm of Zen Theosophy, and I had this experience. It was allowed to be. And the idea being, Our Lady and Master Jesus is gathering the people of spirit who can relate in spirit to each other. And this is how I felt it.
Probably those will be 3 days of darkness, the way I saw it. There will be a cataclysm during that time, but it will be short. The good news is that Canada and all